A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Los Angeles. Luis Severino will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Stepping into the box, Andrelton Simmons. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heat.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Andrelton Simmons is retired to kick off the inning. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. He's taken him deep once.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Hicks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Justin Upton now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. In there, 0-1.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone if a pitcher can pitch up in the zone.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So not much. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, 1 away. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Young. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting third,
here's Didi Gregorius looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun has a read on it. And that retires the side. Here's Luis Valbuena now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
A ball and a strike now. Back up. Go to first. Will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. And now for the Angels, Zach Cozart, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now here it comes. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. This year against right-handed pitching, Cozart brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and will look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Change up low. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0 home. Too high, and it's 3-0.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And good work there as this is taken for ball 4, and the Angels have themselves a 2-out base runner. Here's Albert now. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. 0-1 the count. Now a swing and a miss by Pujols, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature of this guy's pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Giancarlo Stanton now, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Young is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Batting 6th, second baseman, number 25.
Into the box now, Torres. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch of the at-bat. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run.
Leading off for the Angels, center fielder number 24.
First pitch on its way.
Young.
Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And the Halos have their first hit of the game. Ready now for L.A. Martin Maldonado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Down the first baseline. Bird fields it cleanly, and he's safe. In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit weakly back to the mound. One there. Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. No balls and a strike to count. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike. The 0-2 once more. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Brandon Drury will bat next. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Drury, a native Oregonian. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
The 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike two. Bird aboard here at first with nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
Ambush tactics right there. But he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Started that swing a bit too early.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position.
Meanwhile here, digging in to try it again, Justin Upton, as we begin the top of the fourth. Right through it here. He's behind 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
1-2.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Luis Valbuena. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a called strike about thigh high, 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Riding in once again, Aaron Judge, set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First offering on its way. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. The throw into second. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Still even at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Carlos Sanchez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Gregorius gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Upton going back. And this one is gone. A home run. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 19th home run for him on the season. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now batting, Patrick Gary Sanchez.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he is in there.
Now batting, number 25.
Striding into the box, Torres.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Standing in, Aaron Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. And this one gets away. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. The 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Greg Bird. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Bird, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level. And he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
The 1-1 is taken for ball two. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
It's behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Albert Pujols, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. And he takes this one high, 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in, Chris Young, a base hit in his first trip. And a fastball just a bit high. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. Young, a former Red Sox, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Stepping in, Brandon Drury, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
Brandon Drury.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Therefore it is Young, and he's got it for the first out.
Left fielder number 11.
Digging in and looking for more, Brett Gardner. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Ball one, no strikes.
To first. There is Valbuena. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Aaron Judge. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Ready on 1 and 2. And it's to 2 and 2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Full count now, 3 and 2. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Tough 2-0 pitch there as he swings through the splitter 2-1. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Judge is off of first with 2 away. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Here's a drive out toward left center field. Judge rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they extend the lead to 5-zip. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Troy Scribner is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. 0-1, here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. The throw from his knees, and not too shabby out of the pen. Ready for another chance? Martin Maldonado will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Lifted in the air to center field. Hicks is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Takes this the other way to right. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Maldonado is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready once again, Torres. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun coming on. He makes the running play. 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. And there's ball 1. 5 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now, Justin Upton. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
A 1-1 now to Upton. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. Here comes the first pitch.
I'll tell you what, D-Roll, this guy's been on point. After that knock, that's only their second knock of the game, and it's getting late into this one.
Yeah, it's frustrating. You can see it from the manager to the hitting coach to everyone in this lineup. They are really upset with the way they've swung the bats. Maybe this is the start of something late.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. This is line to left. Gardner has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
At the plate, Zach Cozart. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ripped down the line. And that's through for this first base hit in this one. The relay. Throw won't get him.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cole Calhoun. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't.
Cozart rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores, and it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Count even now at 1-1. Hit to third. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score.
Center fielder number 24.
Here's Chris Young. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. Sanchez will put this one away, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Greg Burke.
Leading off for the Yankees, first baseman, Greg Bird.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a breaking ball stays outside. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Count is 1-2 now. Hit sharply on the ground. Taken in by Kinsler. And there's one away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Brandon Drury. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little bouncer. But that one rolls foul. 1 out, nobody on. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Hit out towards second. And stretching for it is at time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Runners off for second. And a check swing here. Quick appeal, but Joe McDonald says he held off. It's ball 1. Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. And again a throw. And late reactions, and they got him. One and two, here it comes. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Dan, this guy's on fire. He used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Hit back up the middle. Simmons has it. And that will conclude matters here.
Your attention, please. Ladies and gentlemen, now pitching for the Yankees.
And now for the Angels, Martin Maldonado. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Strike one to start the at-bat. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. In now is Andrelton Simmons. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line drive to left. Gardner is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's 1 for 5. No balls and a strike to count. Skied into straightaway right. In comes Judge. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels.
Here's Didi.
Number 46, Blake Wood.
First pitch on its way. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Young coming on, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter.
In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton, who was retired via the ground ball last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Stanton on his way up to second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Up next for the
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
First delivery to him on the way. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Line drive to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third.
now batting, number
Digging in,
25.
Torres. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. Working to keep them in the game here. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at. Ready with the 1-0. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and that'll push the lead up to 3 here in the 8th.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Another look to first. And he is tagged out here. Nighttime look there at the Chrysler Building, once the world's tallest structure, as we welcome you back to baseball from Yankee Stadium. Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Lifetime line against Chapman, just a 1 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Torres is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1 and 2 now.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And he fouls this one off. 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 1 out, nobody on. Changeup too low. He walked him. Now at the plate, Zach Cozart. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And now this is bobbled out in center.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Cole Calhoun, 1 for 2, went a triple so far in this one. 0-1 the count. Valbuena over at second. Cozart is over at first with 1 away. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Albert Pujols. He was a ground out victim last time up. No balls and 1 strike. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Chris Young waits on deck, and that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Eric Young Jr. will come on now and pinch run here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Sliders in for a strike. To 1-2 now. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he will look at a called 3rd strike. Oh, and a big one there as the bases stay loaded, and there are 2 gone now. Caleb Howard will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. New York took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Luis Severino with his 4th win this season. Aroldis Chapman